Hi everyone. Now that we learn about void setup and void draw and being able to integrate our program inside it, we will be learning a new technique which is called pushMatrix. So let's start. We're gonna use three things here for the purpose of our learning this in the session. We're gonna use pushMatrix. After that, we're gonna use popMatrix. Not to mention we need translate as well, and we also need rotate. Okay, and I will put the reference over here. So we're gonna be learning this briefly, so I would like you to check the reference if you could. That'd be helpful so that you understand the concept of it. All right. So as we know that in our program, we had our cloud moves there. So we want to make our windmill rotating now. How we do that? This is how we started. So since this is the fan, we want to focus only on the fan only. And we're gonna put pushMatrix and we put popMatrix over here. After that, we need a variable actually. Let's call that instead of using integer, we're gonna use float. And I'll tell you why later we're gonna use float. Okay, let's call it angle, and it's 0. And we also need translate, and it accepts two parameters, x and y. And in this case, we're gonna put x fan and y fan. As we translate it to x fan and y fan, we translate all the points through x fan and y fan. Then we can change x fan with 0. So we change all the x fan. I'll make it faster. X fan replace with 0. I'll put replace. Wait, I should be careful here. Okay, I better do it this way. And we also change y fan with 0, by the way. Or in this case, you can just leave it this way. Alright, and let's see what happened. Okay, you see here nothing wrong. Everything works as normal. However, if you change this with 0 and 0 and see what happened. See, it's over here. But because you translate it with xfen and yfen, then you got it there. What next is that we need to rotate the fan. And what do we want to rotate it with? Let's say I put 45, okay? And see what happened. See, I rotate in 45. However, for our purpose of learning, we're gonna change this with angle. Then we run our program, nothing happened. But what we need to do is we need to increment the angle. Angle equal angle plus 1, or you could make it angle plus plus. That's a shortcut, by the way. This is a shortcut. So if you do it that way, you see now you have pushMatrix, translate. After that you rotate, and what are you rotating? Which is these bunch of triangles, and then you popMatrix, and if you run your program, now it's gonna rotating. It's gonna rotate. And if you want to make it a bit slower, you could do that with, for example, instead of angle plus 1, you could put angle equal angle plus 0.2, for example, and you run it, it's gonna run like that. So you will see it's like that. And if you want to make it more, I would say more accurate, like everything in degree, you can do it like this. They have what a syntax called radians. And if you run it, now everything is in radians. And what you could do, you can put it back to normal. And suppose if I add it with 10, what's happened? Okay, put it 5. Okay, and that is what we learned today. Now we learn the concept of pushMatrix, popMatrix, translate and rotate, as well as radians. And I'll see you in the next session.